Namaste, sir.
Uh,
Today we
Namaste.
are today we are going to talk about Satyasutra, the formula of Satya. In this
Okay.
regards, we have to understand what is Satya. What do you mean by truth, sir?
Truth, truth is Brahma. As per Indian textures and philosophy, truth is Brahma. And the universe is the illusion.
Yes, sir. Sir, does truth has a nature?
It's a philosophical, fundamental questions about the truth.
Sir, we have heard a number of theories about truth.
First, actually, you will try to understand when you are asking about truth have a nature.
Yes, sir.
Truth has a specific nature as per some philosophers' conversation and thought. A nature that could perhaps best explain when we will say that why we give importance to it. There are two conflicting philosophical views about this question that does truth have a nature. Those who affirm that truth indeed has a specific nature, and those who deny it. So, truth has a specific nature. See truth as a substantial property. If you will see the idea behind it, by ascribing is true, it's true, or any its cognate to give him the truth. So, mostly in case of inflationist theories, they are generally claiming that truth has a specific nature. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Sir, please elaborate those theories.
My dear, number of theories has evolved in the world in number of times to understand the Brahma, to understand this nature of truth. Our Lord, like personality, and light and God like personality, Ramakrishna Paramahansa Dev has told, if truth is Brahma and you want to search it, then it's just like a soluble material you will put inside of the sea and you will start to search this soluble material. Then it will be, malleable within that water. So one theory already I have told about the inflationist theories
Yes, sir.
of truth. There is also correspondence theory. Correspondence theory, as in all inflationist theories, truth has a specific nature for correspondence theories. The nature of truth is the correspondence of a given truth bearer to a fact. The statement you can say, it's raining. Suppose you will say, it's raining is true just in case it is in fact raining.
Yes, sir.
Getting it?
Yes, sir.
So, my dear, there is also coherence theory. According to coherence theory, a given truth bearer is true just in case it coheres or is consistent with other statements or beliefs. The condition of a truth bearer, truth is simply its coherence or consistency within a set of statements or a way of belief. Could you understand?
Yes, sir. So the present world is talking
There,
about
please say
the
present.
present world is talking about pragmatic theory. Please put light on it.
Yes. Pragmatic theories, mostly there are three American philosophers, Pierce, William James, and John Dewey. They're most easily identified with instrumentalism or pragmatism or pragmaticism. Pierce was the first who used the term pragmatism, derived from the Greek word pragma, which means practice. But due to some personal conflict between James, Pierce coined the term pragmatism to differentiate himself from other so-called pragmatists. Dewey can be credited with the term that is your instrumentalism.
Okay, sir.
However, we could say that whatever term we may use to label them, one thing is certain. Pragmatism is a philosophical theory that is concerned with how any theory, whatever, can be applied to life or practice.
Okay, okay, sir.
So, a truth bearer who is believing in truth,
Sir,
just
is
like you can see, there are gravitational forces which govern the momentum of the planets, cannot really said to be the true by looking the corresponding fact, since gravity cannot really be seen.
yes, sir.
Nor can we say that it is true simply by looking at how it coheres with other statements, since these other statements may turn out to be false. But this is the thought processing and expression through the pragmatisms. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Sir, is truth a path?
Yeah, definitely. Truth is the way, truth is the path to reach the destiny. To drive the point home, consider true. I'm just saying one thing. Suppose I am saying you that the elephant, particularly I'm talking about the pink elephant on the table. Suppose I am expressing a sentence, that pink elephant on the table. So is it truth?
No, sir,
No.
it is not possible.
Means here the concept which we have, elephants are gray, not pink.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The place on the table how elephants can stand on a table.
Exactly, sir.
So, so that's mean we are somewhere making a coherence relationship, the theory it is reflecting. So, a pragmatic theory of truth claims that the conditions of a statement's truth is neither its correspondence to a fact nor its coherence to other statements. Rather, it is its usefulness in solving problems and answering inquiries. In a short form, you can say the truth is, to use Peirce's description, the end of inquiry, the meaning searching in a right way. Could you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, is truth the property of fact or reality?
The truth, sometimes it behaves as a property, sometimes it's the reality. It is a fundamental necessities to lead a normal, healthy life to the individual and beyond the life. With the human, mostly we are not the philosophers, but we are believing in philosophical thought. If you look to the Hindu Dharma, it's like a boundless ocean teeming with priceless gems. The deeper you dive, the more treasures you find. It is the essence of the truth.
Sir, what is the essence of truth in case of metaphysics?
It's really a beautiful question. If you look to the metaphysics, before going to this, I want to realize about the truth as a human beings. I want to realize the truth with all aspects of life. I want to realize how truth helped me to walk upon the earth and how truth will prove me the shock proof. So in this regards, lead the light amid the encircling gloom. The night is dark, but the truth is shiny. So, whenever we will develop our scientific experiments, there is indispensable scientific course of instruction. In the same way, strict the preliminary discipline is necessary to develop a quality man, to develop the experimental spiritual realm. Therefore, we have to realize the unlimited truth, the infinite truth. So we have to search after truth. Truth resembles as God. Truth, if you will see to a brahmachari, the vow of brahmachari is the purity, which you cannot divide. It is not possible. Their love for truth is directing towards the love to God. The vow of non-violence is also the truth. To come out from the poverty, the challenge acceptance is also the truth. The truth is present in the heart of the human beings, which will drive us to get the abundant sense of human values. If you would swim on the bosom of ocean of truth, you must reduce yourself to a zero. So truth is a fascinating path. Could you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, is truth the conformity?
Yeah, it is the conformity. And conformational figure, we are calling he is the generator, operator, and destroyer. He is the God. God is not a power residing in the clouds. God is a power residing within the core of the heart and the center of the brain. God is an unseen power residing within all of us and nearer to us, very closer and closer. This power leads us darkness to light. It is very necessary because God is within us. Truth is within us. Then why there is cohesion or attraction in scientific language? In the popular language, we are calling it as love, endless love. It binds us to one another and to God through harmony, peace, ahimsa, and goodness just after goodness. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So whenever we are saying that truth, God alone is truth. So truth is the property of being in accord with the fact of reality.
Yes, sir.
Truth represent the reality or otherwise correspondent to it. So who's are corresponding with it? Beliefs, propositions, and declarative sentences. Truth is usually held to be the opposite of falsity.
Yes, sir.
The concept of truth is discussed by different philosophers, different artists, different theologists, and different scientists. If you look to the human activities, which depends upon the concept, where its nature as a concept is assumed rather than being a subject of discussion. So there is law, there is science behind this truth. Language, thoughts will remain silence in the domains of the truth.
Yes, sir.
Truth is not the not only. Truth is the adequacy. Truth is beyond the objective reality, beyond any coherence, beyond the level of thinking of the human beings. Truth is unexpressible. It is independent configurations. Truth is the natural world. It is the empirical data. Truth is that concordance of an abstract statement with the ideal limit towards which endless investigation would tend to bring scientific belief, which concordance the abstract statement may possess by virtue of the confession of its inaccuracy and one-sidedness. And this confession is an essential ingredient of truth. So truth is a complete structure. Truth is infinite. Truth is the judgment of all the inquiries. Truth never finds the negative pragmatisms. It is beyond the negative pragmatisms. Truth is the holder of social constructivisms. Truth is all human perception. Truth is the transcendent. Truth is epistemological orientations of human beings. Truth itself is constructed by the truth only. Truth is the evolvement of complete conscience. So conscience leads and foreouts the truth.
Such a
Could you
beautiful,
understand?
yes, sir, such a beautiful explanation of truth, sir. It is mesmerizing. Sir, I have a question, one more question. Is there any relationship between cognition and truth?
Definitely, truth has a cognitive and metacognitive relationship. Truth is, you can say, philosophical skepticisms is generally any questioning attitude or doubt towards one or more items of knowledge or belief which ascribe truth to their assertions and propositions. The primary target of philosophical skepticism is epistemology, but it can be applied to any domain, such as the supernatural, morality or moral skepticisms, and religions, skepticism about the existence of God. They are all under the suspensional judgment of truth. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Sir, what is meant by will to truth?
Will to truth. To understand it, will to truth, to say what is that it is not, or of what is not that it is. Could you understand?
I could not apprehend, sir.
It is you know, to say what is that it is not, or of what is not that it is. That is truth. Could you understand?
Sir, please elaborate.
If you look to the great ancient philosopher Aristotle,
Yes, sir.
he is talking about it that truth is the likenesses, homeosis. Truth in terms of a thought's likeness to a thing or fact. It is clear that such a definition which he has given, which is similar to the Plato's dialogues. Many other Greek philosophers maintained that truth was either not accessible to morals or of greatly limited accessibility, forming yearly philosophical skepticism.
Yes, sir.
Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
So truth correspondence in the mind to what it is outside of it.
Yes, sir. Sir, uh,
Truth is also said to be the veridical belief in the existence. Could you understand? That is
yes,
truth.
yes, sir. Sir, I want.
Truth about the truth, you know, number of peoples, number of philosophers, they have examined it. And they are realizing in the world one day it will be crisis of truth. But truth will be the savior in that day of the world. Could you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir,
Truth,
I want to know what is absolute truth.
before understand the absolute truth, you have to understand an ethical truth in which truth is understood to reside in persons. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
So truth is understood to reside in not in documents, it should be in the heart of every human beings. It is the agreement of cognitions with its object which is granted and presupposed. The philosophers are also saying that truth consists in the agreement of cognitions with its object.
Yes,
My
sir.
cognitions, your cognitions, to count as true, is supposed to agree with its objects. But is it so?
No, sir.
So that's mean your judgment. You are talking about the judgmental truth. You are objectively agreed with the truth.
Yes, sir.
So, about the judgment to something different from itself, which is its sufficient reason. That is the truth.
Sir,
And our
is
Indian philosophers are talking that it is beyond the judgment. And you have told me that truth, believe for truth only. The will to truth was a consequence of the will to power by some philosophers. Truth should be used as long as it promoted life and the will to power. Untruth was better than truth. It is a very, very critics, by the philosophy. Untruth, suppose the thought processing is saying untruth was better than truth. If it had this life enhancement as a consequence, which is beyond good and evil, the falseness of a judgment is to us not necessarily an objection to a judgment. So will to power as a truth only because according to the situation and according to the time, it is most life alarming and life affirming and sincere perspective angle to see the truth in a pragmatic conversation. Truth lies in a moral sense or non-moral sense. It is also a matter of debates.
yes, sir.
Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Truth is only a mobile army of metaphors, metonyms, and anthropomorphisms.
Yes, sir. So you have used a word untruth. Sir, can you please say what is untruth?
Untruth means as the sense of the perceptions when the will is not referring to the truth.
Yes, sir.
Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Like some philosophers, they are saying truth should be used as long as it promoted life and the will to power. Untruth in that concept sometimes reflects better than the truth. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to know, is truth an objective quality?
That already I have discussed. Sometimes it refers truth as an objective quality. Because if you look to the view of Whitehead, Alfred North Whitehead, he was a British mathematician. Later period, he became an American philosopher. There are no whole truth, he has told. All truths are half truth. It is trying to treat them as whole truths that plays the devil. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Because in Indian philosophy, we are saying that truth is a complete, truth is fulfillment, truth is a whole, truth is not a bypart. But the philosopher, they have given their logic, a line of thought, that truth can lie since half-truths are deceptive and may lead to a false conclusion. Could you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, as per the philosophy you have discussed, according
Yeah,
to
number of philosophies are there.
Yes,
Number
sir.
of philosophies are there.
Yes, sir. According to some philosophers, Indian philosophers, truth is complete, and according to Western philosophers, truth is incomplete. So I want to know, is truth constant or a changeable entity?
Again, it is argumentative. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Some are saying that truth is constant, it is fixed, it is unchangeable. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Particularly, Indian philosophy is saying truth is Brahma and Brahma is constant.
Yes, sir.
But pragmatisms are saying truth is also changeable.
Miss, this
Truth,
question has
it
a
is
difference of
developed. Truth,
opinion.
people see to truth. Truth develops from different cultures which emphasized various aspects of life. Truth interact with the culture and the human life leading process. It is a problematic when any attempt is made to see the truth and objective. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Very problematic. Particularly if you look to the Hinduisms, truth is defined as unchangeable. Truth is defined as
Unchangeable.
unchangeable. It is constant, that which has no distortion, which is beyond distinctions of time, space, and person. That is truth. Again, I am saying from Hinduism,
Yes, sir.
truth is beyond distinctions of time, space, and person, which pervades the universe in all its constancy.
Yes,
The
sir.
human body, if you look, it is not completely true as it changes with time. There are many references, properties, and explanations of truth by the Hindu great monks.
Yes, sir.
Truth is the national motto of India. Satyameva Jayate. Truth alone wins. Satyameva
Jayate.
Jayate.
What a
Truth alone
beautiful line, sir.
wins.
What a beautiful explanation, sir, of truth in one single word, sir.
As well as Satyam Muktaye. Truth liberates. Satya is Parahita, Parahita Dharmam. Satya is Parahitarthaya Satyam.
Yes, sir.
Satya is the benevolent use of words and the mind for the welfare of others. Or in other words, responsibilities is truth. When one is firmly established in speaking truth, the fruits of action become subservient to him. The face of truth is covered by a golden bowel. Unveil it. We
Yes,
have
sir.
truth in our expression of life, Satya Dharma. It is our religion. Truth is superior to silence. It is mentioned in Manusmriti. Could you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, I want to
Truth
know.
as my duty, Satya Dharma.
Yes, sir.
Combined with other words, Satya acts as modifier, like ultra or highest. Truest, purity and excellence is the Satya.
Yes,
So
sir.
therefore we are calling it is golden age, is the Satya Yuga.
Sir,
If you look to the Buddhism, where you are talking about Mahayan tradition, the notions of truth is often divided into two truths doctrines, which consist of relative or conventional truth, and another one is the ultimate truth. Truth is based on common understanding among ordinary people and is accepted as a practical basis for communications of higher truths. And whenever we are talking about, ultimate truth necessarily transcends logic. What it is?
transcend logic.
Transcends logic in the sphere of ordinary experience and recognizes such phenomena as illusory.
Yes, sir.
Could you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir, you defined truth, told about transient logic, told about many a things. I want to know difference between truth and honesty.
So beautiful thing you are talking about. Truth's pregnancy is honesty, my dear. Truth's pregnancy is honesty that we have to accept. And it is the practical basis for communications of higher truths and expressed through honesty. Could you follow?
Yes, sir.
It is the affirmations.
Sir, you told the characteristics of truth,
Truth, yes.
but
If
I
you
want
look
to
to the
know.
truth in
uh,
metaphysics and the philosophy of language, the property of sentences, assertions, beliefs, thoughts, or propositions that are said in ordinary discourse to agree with the facts, that is the common definition of truth. Could you follow?
yes, sir. Sir, many beautiful words from you we heard about truth, but I want to know about the power of truth. What is the power of truth? Why should we imbibe
The
truth?
power, the power of truth is eternity. The power of truth is the service to man, is the service to divine. The power of truth is the development with great sustainability. The power of truth, parajana hitarthaya. The power of truth is the universal development. This is the power of truth. Power of truth never generates conflict. Power of truth never creates violence. Power of truth is the formations of peace, harmony, and tranquility.
Yes, sir.
Means where we have to understand the importance of truth. Truth matters both to us. One side individual development and another side the development of society as a whole. As individuals, being truthful means that we can grow and mature, learning from our mistakes. And when we are looking for the larger sense, for society, truthfulness makes social bonds and lying and hypocrisy break them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Could you
what?
follow?
Yes, sir. Sir, what makes truth a truth really?
Truth makes really by its actions and expressions. Because this, as for example, you have told that honesty.
Yes, sir.
Honesty and truthfulness are not the equal thing. But honesty is the fragrance which comes out from the truth. Honesty is the ray of this truthful divine sun.
Yes, sir.
Honest means not telling lies. And being truthful means actively making known all the full truth of a matter.
Means honesty
Eh,
is a branch of the tree of truth.
Yeah,
Okay.
unknowingly say something that is not true. They are being honest. Could understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to know, is science a path of truth?
Is science, what is truth science that you have to understand first? In the modern scientific setting, truth is a fact that has been proved through experiments by studying a given amount of data and drawing conclusions from the results.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Now you are asking me, just sir, what we are getting about the scientific expression of science as the form of. So science, science is the search for truth and knowledge. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Originality and autonomy are its blood. Science only becomes science by a bona fide treatment of data, facts, and intellectual property. Relevance and reputations of science are critically determined by the adherence to eminent ethical principles. So science is a systematic, experimental based learning path which lead us to understand the truth. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, please say about the five universal truths.
Very good question it is. The truth is that all people want to be treated with dignity and respect. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It is also one of the universal truth.
Of course, sir.
All people want to be asked rather than told to do something.
Yes, sir.
All people want to be told why they are being asked to do something.
Yes, sir.
All people want to a second chance.
Yes, sir.
All people want to be given options rather than threats.
Yes, sir.
Like this, they are all universal truths.
So for a simple man, how will he can understand the essence of truth? This was the
Truth is
truth
the aim of
according
belief.
this was the truth according to philosophers. But a simple man, a layman, how can he understand truth?
The simple man, in front of them, there is no truth. There is only perception. Because truth concepts are unchanging, eternal, and universal. They are talking about the speaking truth is the power of a simple man. It is a tactic
Yes,
for the
sir.
simple man. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
So simple man, in front of them, the expression of truth is also very simple. And really truth is the simple. It is the metaphysics. In metaphysics and the philosophy of language, truth is the property of sentence, assertions, beliefs, thoughts, or propositions that are said within the discourse of time. When the people will be agree with the facts, that is the truth. So truth is the aim of belief. Truth is important. What is not true apt to spoil a person's plans and may even cost his or her life. So
Yes,
telling what is not true may result in legal or social penalties. Could you understand?
yes, sir.
So what is truth? That it should have such gravity and such a central place in people's life.
Yes, sir.
So my dear, though we have seen number of conversations about truth by number of theories,
Yes, sir.
but which is forming the web of belief, but we have to find out the truth in our life journey.
Sir,
Truth,
as per conversation with you about truth, I knew
yeah,
that truth is the essence of life. Truth is
yes,
everything in this whole world. Truth is the essence, and science is also behind truth, and it is also in the quest of truth. I want to
yes, my
know.
dear, you know,
Yes, sir.
if you'll talk about the simple man, what you are saying,
Yes, sir.
live in the world like an ant, the philosopher is saying. The world contains a mixture of truth and untruth, just like you could get sugar and sand mixture. But if your mindset like an ant, then be an ant and take only the sugar, not the sand. Could you
Yes,
understand?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we are generally engaging in worldly activities in our office work, in our business, but we should hold the truth because truthfulness alone is the spiritual discipline in this modern age.
Yes, sir.
The world is indeed a mixture of truth and make believe. Discard the make believe and accept the truth. When we are able to finish the ego, discard the ego, then we are able to understand the truth. When we will convert ourselves I to we approach, then only we are able to understand the truth. Truth established in the Vedas, in the Puranas, in Tantras. In the Veda, truth is called Brahma. In the Puranas,
Yes, sir.
it is called Krishna, Rama. And in Tantra, it is called Shiva. So we have to understand the Shiva, the Brahma, and Lord Krishna as the form of truth. Could you understand?
Yes, sir.
So we have to devote for truth. God can be realized through truth only. So if truthfulness in speech is our tapasya in this modern era, it is very difficult to practice
Yes, sir.
in our life. But truth is God, Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Truth is untouchable. Truth is the divine way. Truth is ecstasy. Truth is infinite. Satyameva jayate. Satyameva jayate. Satyameva jayate.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.